Hey yo, it's your favorite blonde here, Mbhashi. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Get Real. So today our guest is Lindokuhle Zulu, the co-founder and chairperson of Unity and Interaction Foundation. Thank you so much for availing yourself and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Firstly, I would like to appreciate the opportunity given to us, the foundation, Unity and Interaction Foundation, by Mut Campus Live. We've been following the channel for recent times now. It has interviewed many presidents, many former chairpersons and current chairpersons and everything. So we see this channel as a channel that recognizes potential within the institution, that tries to bring about development as well as inspire other students in the university to do good in the future. So with regards to telling you more about myself and everything, I'm just a young boy from South Coast region, Potchefstroom, who is Lindokuhle Zulu. I did my primary grades at Pagamile CP School and then went to Nobamba High School in 2014. I just did only 1 year, but due to other circumstances, I didn't finish that year because my grandmother passed away and everything. We had to move to Kamalake, where I then started again my grade 8 up until I finished at grade 12. I then went on gap year in 2017, where I discovered myself as a potential leader. To maybe say I was one person within my community that said I discovered that students faced many problems whilst they were doing matric during my year. Problems of maybe not having information on how to apply for varsity, problems of not maybe understanding their teachers directly, but me as a youth understanding economics, business studies and all those subjects, I then decided to say, let me give out my time to do community work, to volunteer and give back to community with the knowledge that I acquired from matric and throughout my academic life. I then tutored those students and everything. Most importantly, what gave me an impression at that time is that South Coast newspaper recognized what I did and then they published that article and everything. That alone boosted my confidence to say, there's still hope for a better future for me. Not to say I must just forget everything because I didn't went to varsity and so forth. During the time I applied and got piece jobs day and day just to ensure that I get some income as a person. And then later that year I got a firm offer at MUT stating that I'll be doing my diploma in marketing. I was very, very, very surprised and I loved the feeling of knowing that I will one day be a university student and everything. I also written a poem back in the days to say, my beloved MUT, this way I salute you, with you I am proud, presenting myself for you to make me shine. I am shy but shaped like any other deeds. Yeah, so the reflection of that poem was to say, my beautiful MUT mate, this way I salute you and everything. Thanking the journey of me coming to university, not thinking whether I will make it or whatsoever. But then again, during my varsity life, because today I'm a final year student, I haven't received my results. I would have said maybe I'm graduating this year, but I don't know. So you know the story. My journey at university was quite a convincing one. When I came to university at my first year, I wrote when the lecturer was absent, and then tutored students from my first year. And most of students were surprised as to, oh, what is this person doing and everything. But all of that is an impression that I'm trying to make. It's something that I grasped from myself during those times to say, I'm a person of people. I want to assist people. I'm willing to assist people and I will dedicate myself towards assisting other people. That has been Lindokuhle Zulu throughout. And because I came to university, I ended up joining student activism. And last year, by God's grace, I became a candidate of an organization within the institution. Yeah, and that was the story. That is me, that is my background, that is who I am. I think maybe you are quite convinced.
Thank you so much for telling us a brief background about who you are and where you come from. So the main reason why you're here is to tell us about your foundation, Unity and Interaction. So how did that foundation come about and what is unity and interaction?
Firstly, ngabe nginephutha ukuthi ngiqhubeka about unity and interaction but acknowledge abantu abas-inspire ukuthi senze into ezikanje. We have people like abo Simphiwe Paps Koniwe, abantu who have graduated within the institution but who are doing a great job about ilentuzane umsebenzi wabo. We also have abantu abanjengosicelo, which is a person who manager Mut Campus Live and everything. Those people are people about no, there must be something that I do for the population of MUT that will stay behind to say this is the journey we have traveled, and others who have came after us because the aim here is to ensure we bring about a better improvement of quality of life kubantu esiphila nawo kuma surroundings and throughout the world. So that was it, and unity and interaction there, back to it. It was a journey because with student activists and everything. The idea at first was never about maybe starting a foundation and everything, but the idea was to say I met with a group of guys. There were 9 of us. Well, not 9 of us per se, but there were many of us. But that 9 became a collective to say, why don't we start such an establishment and everything? Those people, who I can call Usihle, Brian Matondo, known as Zulu by institution, who is the deputy chairperson of the foundation. There's also Nkosi Mpile Luyanda Mazibugo. Others know him as uMzinyathi. He's also the Secretary General of the foundation. There's also uSenzeni Innocential Lushozi, who's also our Deputy Secretary. He's doing a diploma in electrical engineering and everything. And we also have Umnqobi Khetsomthanda Dube, who's our Treasurer General. The list is long. We also have Malirix Manilis Nganana, who is our Program Coordinator. We also have Uzetembiso Tuchini, who is a KZN student and everything. Who is also our Education and Transformation Officer. We also have, lastly, 2 people, lastly, I may say, just to finish the 9. Miss Kwela Nokukholwa, who is our Health Officer, and also have, lastly, uMzwandile Dube, who's our Research Analyst. Because in each and everything that you do as a foundation, you must always have a person that's going to research the areas, demographic areas where the most important need is, because you cannot assist everyone, but those who have those that need the foundation the most are the ones that must ensure that we must ensure as the foundation they get everything within our help. So that was it. That was how we started the foundation and everything. And I'm thankful for all the directors that have came in support, Njatingbala, Abo Blue, Nabo Mnqobi, Omityam and everything, Nabo things. Because ngaba sikho la sikhona ukubaba abekho. Ngabe Mut Campus Live ayizange sirecognize, kadendle sirecognize ngawo namhlanje ukube babengekho bonke labantu. And also to everyone ababeliever kwi-idea yethu sesayisho singakayibeki into practice. Ngifuna ukubonga kakhulu futhi kubona because ukube azange sikwenze konke lokho ngabe azange sifike la sikhona. Especially MUT population yona engicabanga ukuthi i-targeted population currently in terms of Vito and other surrounding areas and everything. We'd like to thank them kakhulu because they also helped us within fundraising strategy towards register company now konke lokho. They assisted us with an amount of donations 2,025 rand. So that was too much coming from our students willingly, not to foresee and everything. So I want to say we are not alone. I wish to say the foundation was mine, but it's not mine. It's for us all. People of KwaZulu-Natal, people throughout the world, the entire population of MUT, to say this is the way, this is the area, and this is the path we must take. I think you are fully satisfied with my answer.
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
So what's the vision, the mission statements, and your target market of Unity and Interaction Foundation?
Unity and Interaction Foundation. Njengoba ngisho nje ngithi ngibonga abantu abalentuzane kade nginabo esinabo ukwenza ifoundation ibe right. Firstly before ngene kwi-mission kwakunzima ukufinyela kuyona i-mission statement because labantu ade ngibabala they are full of young people, but energetic, but capable, banama ideas throughout and everything. okwenza ukuthi lokho kube nzima ukuthi hey sizoyiqala ngakuphi business plan sithi ayidrafta ke manje because wonke umuntu une-idea yakhe yabo and everything. So into eyenzeka wena mama before I elaborate further on the mission statement and the vision is that there are problems that we saw mainly after a province in South Africa as a whole. Nje ngizobala nje just 4 because that is what we have mentioned in our business plan. Kune issue of HIV and AIDS. Nama viewers AIDS ayakwazi lokho, even the stakeholders that side. Kune issue poverty in South Africa. Kune issue unemployment high. Kune issue South Africa teenage pregnancy. Kune issue disability yabantu ungatreatwa equal in everything. Kune issue education transformation ukuthi we must ensure that people excel within their academics to further proceed kuma aspirations abo and everything. So a foundation ukuze ibe into existence iyayizo addressa wona wonke lawo ma issue. Mhlawumbe sazongibuza ngama programs sowenza and everything. That's where I will further elaborate ukuthi amaphi siwenzayo. But then again, to answer on our mission statement, Unity and Interaction Foundation is a foundation that looks to bring about quality of life in KwaZulu-Natal and other surrounding areas by providing business-related assistance, health, educational, as well as social services where they are needed. That is our mission statement. Our vision is that we look to uphold the standards of people. We look to invite them into an environment whereby we will move ahead as one nation, united in action, and surely determined that we shall overcome all social challenges. That's our unity and interaction. That's our mission and that's our aim. I think they are good.
If you're still watching, don't forget to like this video and subscribe and share with others so that they can get this amazing information about Unity and Interaction Foundation. So I'd like for you to share the difficulties you faced within starting the foundation, registering, gathering money like you've said. So can you just tell us a bit about those difficulties and elaborate on them?
I want to njina ke lapho ke kushuba kakhulu, but then again some of the most difficulties we have came across was not maybe iside lemali and everything, but the contribution of ideas. Wonke umuntu enama ideas amaningi at the time ekumele awaputhe into table, and taking them one by one and making them a one clear mission statement was one of the most challenges we've ever had. So ngingasho ngithi that is the most difficulty esahlangabezana nayo, because in my programs besizinikele kwenzeni sure ukuthi izinto ziyenzeka and everything yabo. In terms of funding, our students as MT assist, not that we don't need funding, we need funding, but an organization doesn't exist for funding, it exists to accomplish a mission. So our mission is to give back to communities. That currently we are in a process of accomplishing it, because we've also done programs. We also have pages like Facebook that clearly elaborates about our foundation. People can refer there maybe if they want to seek more information about our foundation. Right. Thank you so much.
So where do you see your foundation in the future, and what else do you want to accomplish as a foundation?
To viewers out there, we look to provide several. To viewers out there, we look to provide several social services to communities within KwaZulu-Natal province and other surrounding areas. And in future, we look to expand by providing food and clothes to needy families. Beyond providing food and clothes to needy families, the organization looks to go beyond by providing career services to those that need them the most, to help them acquire new life skills and ultimately gain employment in future. That's it.
All right. So please share any lessons that you've learned when you started your foundation that you wish that you knew.
I would advise a person to be wise, to not be driven by emotions, to not take things on a friendship point of view, but on a dilemma and understanding that this is a business platform and this is what one must do. Also seek advices from other people that have done such initiatives and everything. Try to find support within the people before you have even presented the foundation to a population, to find if are they in line with your idea, do they see what you look to achieve and everything. So that's the case.
Okay. So before we end off, can you just give advice to abantu that want to start a foundation?
Kade ngisho nje, seek advices, go to relevant platforms, go to people abaseke bakwazi ukwenza the same thing before, and then bazokwazi ukuthi bakusize going forward, ensuring ukuthi uyakwazi now ukuthi be right.
So can you please reiterate to us what your foundation has done?
Hey, firstly, thank you for today. I really had an awesome session and everything. The program that we have done is that on the foundation was registered on the 7th of August. On the 27th, we went to Isikalo Institute in Academics to further assist their learners with NSFAS applications and funding for CAO and NSFAS applications per se. And then on the 31st, we went to Potchefstroom, to a crash called Mbhashi Community Crash and Primary. We went there to give ama gifts, sanitizer, and just wash their hands to cap the spread of coronavirus and everything. And then again, after August, on September, we embarked on a long week tour to Emandeni, where we assisted in NSFAS applications as well as Ilentuzane, CEO and everything. Yini programs esifisa ukwenza currently kubaluleke kakhulu lokho. We look to do a high school career guidance program ezobhekisana ku grade 9 no grade 12. Grade 9 uyazi ke ukuthi kunzima kumele ama students aselect amalentuzana ama choices. Ka grade 12 kumele abantu ba apply for funding, kumele ba assist with regards to passa. We also want to do ilentuzane teenage pregnancy awareness program, ku advise abantu abangangathi nje ngokuziphatha kahle and everything. We also want to do disability awareness programs because we believe ukuthi in a world of inequality ayikho into ephumelelayo and everything. Kumele abantu bakwazi ukuthi ba understand this lento kusemanje. We look to do men and women empowerment program just to bring that social correlation ukuthi we are the same, we are equal, we are destined for equal opportunities and everything. There is unity and interaction, that is what we do and that is what we are.
Right. Thank you. So before I let you go, I'd like for you to give a message to our viewers and audience. What you want to tell them?
Thank you for giving us an opportunity. Please continue doing that to other people also. Inspire to inspire and be inspired. Learn to unlearn in order to relearn. There's nothing in life that goes about saying a person knows everything, but seek guidance where it's true and everything. We have done that and our foundation is slowly growing. And with your assistance, we hope we can go further. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching. So before you click off this video, make sure that you subscribe and you like and leave a comment and share this video. Alright.
Thank you so much.
Everywhere on the city.